Hello guys, I'm Fatima here with the students of SMEClabs who recently got a wonderful chance to visit various industries. So let's see what they have for us and let's welcome first presenter.
So good morning everyone, I am Akshay Raj.
Myself, Shekindar.
I would like to thank SMEClabs and our entire automation department for providing us with an opportunity to speak about the industrial visit that we had in the BMW plant at Chennai.
Here we can see the layouts of the manufacturing plant. Here we are using Harandradli ControlLogix 5500 series PLC, and the programming software used to is Studio 5000, and the SCADA we are using is Indus.
So moving on, this is the field layout. The first step is the press shop. The press shop is where the chassis and doors etc. are made from thin metal sheets using a hydraulic press. And then moving on.
After the chassis is manufactured from the press shop, it is moved through a conveyor belt to the welding unit. Here the robotic arm weld the required parts to the chassis. Chassis is moved to the painting section.
So moving on, the next step is the painting section. The painting section is where the chassis, the door etc. are painted, and firstly they are coated for preventing rusting, and then the primary and the secondary coat paint are used. Their robotic arms are used, which is the IRB 500 series robotic arms are used, and then they are moving on to a drying unit. The drying unit where the temperature sensor etc. are used, and then moving on is the assembly line.
In the assembly line we are using the articulated robot, which is the IRB 1700 and the IRB 9910 SC, which is a SCADA robot. Here we assemble the doors, transmissions, engines and more. Then it is going to the testing section.
Next section is the testing section. The testing section is where the ECU and the other sensors of the cars are tested if they are working properly and on. And then the final product, the car is displayed. So by that we have concluded our presentation. Do you have any questions? Thank you for your time.
Good morning, my name is Sachin.
Good morning, my name is Joel.
We are here to share our industrial visit experience at a mass manufacturing unit, Kakinad.
When we enter this industry, we first see a mass manufacturing unit, and this is the basic layout of mass manufacturing unit.
First process is we have to feed the non-woven material. To feed the non-woven material, there are mainly 4 controllers are used. First control is a tension controller. They are using a tension transducer, get back the signal to the controller. The controller is using pneumatic brake controller, and then the next controller is the speed regulation controller. Speed regulation is by they are using a Hall effect sensor, and they using a control loop system and maintaining the speed. Third controller is guidance, and fourth one is thickness measurement by using a ultrasonic measurement.
Our next process is reading and cutting of nose split material. There are different types of nose split materials that are used in our industries like aluminum strips, plastic strips, silicone strips. In our industry, nose metal are used as the nose split. Here it was cut by using an automatic nose split cutter, which was controlled by a Schneider PLC. In this industry, we use a rotary cutter as a automatic nose split cutter. It has a rotating blade which cut the nose strip with a specific bit. Then all these materials and nose strip together in an order of inner layer, filter layer with a nose strip and outer layer. Then it is pressed together with an ultrasonic welding machine. Due to the high frequency and pressure from the ultrasonic welding machine, it was pressed together.
Okay, the next process is cut off the mask body and finishing. In order to cut off the mask, they need a cutter, and they are using a rotary cutter. They are using CAD software for the maintaining the shape, and the maintained CAD design is you feed it to the machine, and they are cutting accordingly. And next is we have to convey the mask through a conveyor belt. They are using a 750 watt DC motor to convey. And next process is air loop welding. He will explain.
Our next process is air loop welding. In this process, air loops are joined to the mask by using a elastic material. It was attached with the mask by using a ultrasonic welding.
After the air loop welding, you have to collect the mask by a robotic arm, and a robotic arm collecting the finished mask and packaging that. It is the overview of the.
Any questions?
Okay, you have no question. Thank you.
Good morning everybody, my name is Sijal Darsia.
Good morning, I am Ashin Matthew.
We got an exceptional opportunity to visit one of the Amul's ice cream production factory.
Before we get into the process of automation, let's get acquainted with the process of ice cream making. First, we have mixing, then dynamic freezing, packaging and labeling, deep freezing. Automation helps in maintaining quality control throughout these processes. It also increases the efficiency of the process.
Here we have the schematic diagram for the ice cream production factory, and here is a supervisory level. This level is a supervisory level, and recipe is inputted into the Scala. Then we have the control level here. The PLCs are controlled in the field level here. Next is the field level. All the field devices like sensors and actuators are placed in the field level. Next, we are moving to the first stage. All the ingredients are mixed in here. The mixing stage. Here we have milk, pasteurized homogeneous milk, cream, and essence are mixed in this. And other ingredients are mixed in this stage. We have a agitator type mixer and a 1 HP motor. It is a open loop mixer automation technology used here. Then we move the product to the next stage.
Stage is dynamic freezing. It is an closed loop and fixed automation. The reason they used the closed loop here is because we need to maintain 21 degree Fahrenheit throughout the process, and if the temperature is any different, the sensors will communicate to the PLC, and the PLC will make adjustments to maintain 21 degree Fahrenheit throughout the process. And the sensors we use here are level sensors and pressure sensors and so on.
Now moving on to the next stage, the previous level product is collected in this tank, and it is placed in a cup, and it is transported to the next capping station using a conveyor belt. Then it is transported to another labeling stage. Then the product is transported to the next stage.
The next stage is deep freezing, and here the packed ice creams are moved to a deep freezer, where the product is allowed to set in, and it is good to go.
Now we have reached the end of our presentation. You can ask away any inquiries.
Good morning, my name is Tejas, and today I will be giving you a presentation about my experience at a package drinking plant at Changanasheri. So first of all, when I visited the plant, first of all I saw is that we have to feed the machine with empty bottles. It may depends upon the volume that we are using to fill. So then the next step is like there will be a whole system which will do 3 steps, which will be rinsing the bottles, like we have to clean them. So after that we will go to the filling section, where there will be a volumetric device which will precisely fill the water with the amount of volume that is required, and then it will then go to the capping section, which will be secured there. Then we have to clean this bottles, like they will be using an air dryer for that. And the next section we have to check the condition of this package drinking. After that we go to a labeling section, where will be the company's label will be. Last section will be the packing section. So there will be a separate machine for that. They use heat shrink taps for packing the bottles. So the number of bottles may vary depending on the volume. Capping, in the capping section we will be placing caps on the filled bottles in order to make it secure. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
That's all, friends. I hope it was a great learning experience for everyone. And for the audience who are watching this, do you like to be a part of SMEC as well? And then we are more than happy to help you. For this, please visit SMEClabs. Signing off.